Hey everybody, welcome to your art class. We're celebrating Women's History Month, so I thought we'd kick it off with a good project celebrating a woman that's important to us. This can be anybody. But first, we're going to talk about our artist of the week. This is Georgia O'Keefe. She was born in 1887, died in 1986, so she was almost 100 years old. And at the age of 10, she was determined to be an artist. Like, she knew this is what she wanted to do with her life. So she worked really hard for it. She went to school for it and she was passionate. But there was a point that she couldn't pay for her education. She realized that she needed to take a break. So she took 4 years off. Her father didn't have any money. Her mom was sick. So she worked. She worked as a commercial artist. But then eventually she got right back into it. Right? She went back into her education and pushed, and he became known as America's most important and successful artist. Actually, one of America's most important and successful artists. She's known as the mother of American modernism. So abstract painting is definitely, I think, one of her major things. This painting down here is called Nature Forms Gas, painted in 1932. The medium here is oil on canvas. And abstract art can be determined in many different ways. So I could see one thing and you can see something else, and the artist can see another thing, and that's okay. That is abstract art. There is no wrong answer. In her, I think it's important to add, around 1972, this was the 1972 was the last time she painted on her own because her eyesight started to diminish. So as an artist, to lose your eyesight, that's a big challenge, right? But she didn't let it stop her. She had assistants that she was able to keep painting with, and she says, I can see what I want to paint. The thing that makes you want to create is still there. So eventually she did lose her eyesight, but she didn't let it stop her. These are challenges that many of us are going to face in life. Maybe not necessarily the same challenge, but we are all going to come into challenges. And I think it's important that we keep pushing forward and figure out a way to not let it stop us. All right? Because look, Georgia O'Keefe lost her eyesight and she kept painting. So, okay, our materials, you're going to need paper, pencil, and eraser. And I want you to start thinking before you start, who is an important woman to you? Let's just think about this before you start drawing, right? I decided to paint my mom as my important woman. I decided to put her as an artist. I'm sorry, as a superhero. But you can draw anyone you want to draw, and you do not have to make them a superhero. It can be a doctor, it can be your aunt, your grandma, a teacher, a friend, anyone, right? The sky's the limit here. And be creative. Have fun with your drawing. This is something that I think should represent someone who's important to you. And it might not even be someone that you know. It could be an artist, right? Someone that you see on television but has made an impact on you and has made you feel some special. And that could be anybody. So I don't want you to be limited just because I drew my mom that you have to draw someone like that. It definitely does not. Next week, we're going to work on coloring our drawings. So start thinking of what mediums that you want to incorporate. So what mediums means what colors you want to use, crayons, color pencils, markers, anything like that is fine. So I hope you all enjoyed your video. I'll see everybody next week. Talk to everybody soon.